What's up, people? Episode 9 of the One Plank Project. Today, I've got a special guest. Come on down. For episode 9, our last single-digit episode, don't try to play small with me. You're big. Yes, I've got... Introduce yourself here.
Hello, I am Brian Colbert.
Yes, Brian, and what's up? And Brian, who are you?
I'm a husband, father, resident, and mayor of the hamlet of San Anselmo.
Boom! Mayor of San Anselmo. I've got the mayor of San Anselmo here for episode 9. It's a big episode here. Oh, and by the way, Brian, we mix it up. So if things get too hard, we challenge it. So we're going to go side plank here. Side plank, one side. You can always modify down and put down one knee. Oh, yes, I like that. Now we're not even facing each other. So it's harder here. So one plank project. We do one plank for this interview. One plank the whole time. Let's switch sides here. So now we'll do other side. Brian's actually a yogi also. So even though we've got to get back to the practice, just like everybody has to figure out what the practice looks like in the future for them. Brian, today we're going to talk about economic, full plank, vitality in a small town, right? Like a small town, whether it's San Anselmo or whatever town you live in. What's going on in small town America?
Well, the new anchor is public space, right?
Public space.
And San Anselmo is leading Northern California, actually the Northern Hemisphere.
Boom! Leading the Northern Hemisphere, NorCal represent.
In experiential downtown vitality.
Downtown vitality. So public spaces, you can always modify people, always do what's right for your body. What is a public space? Give me an example. Okay.
The Commons at Creek Park. It's a place that's open to everyone. We can come and gather.
Yes. Okay, so that's an example of where we can, walk it back up, get a little tricep burn. Your public park, your local public park, our local public park. Oh, she's challenging me.
What we're doing in San Anselmo is we're creating a necklace of green space, begun with Imagination Park. Next up is Creekside Commons. We've melded it with our parklets, with the closing of streets. And now, thanks to some really enterprising landlords and entrepreneurs, we've got the rooftop restaurant, which is the hottest ticket in all of Marin.
Yes. So part of what's happening is there's a public-private combination, right? So as we improve our public spaces, boom, push-ups, people, then our private spaces will step up. But let's talk something very specific that people will feel something about here. What about parklets?
Well, we're discussing this Tuesday night at 7 o'clock on Town Council whether or not to make parklets permanent in town. Okay, parklets. You know what a parklet is? It's what you see outside a restaurant where people during COVID started eating outside. Well, actually, Jamie, all over the world, people were eating outside.
All over the world, except in Northern California, where we could eat outside 11 and a half months a year. People eat outside. So
what we did in downtown San Anselmo is we stopped using our parking spaces for cars, which sit around 90% of the time, and turn it to outdoor alfresco dining and community gathering spaces.
Yes, alfresco dining. We all want to eat outside. That's part of the future, is having more options. There is a conflict here. Part of that conflict is this is public space. All right, so this is...
Well, I don't know. We use public space for all kinds of things. Yeah. Given that the public space we weren't charging any money for anyway, I'm not really sure what the conflict was.
Yeah.
If you believe in climate change, let's make this town more bicycle and pedestrian friendly.
Yes. Let's make it more possible for us to gather outside. Let's give us more options. Let's create an option for restaurants to have a better chance at thriving, not just survival.
Well, it's not
thriving.
just restaurants, Jamie. What we're doing is by activating the restaurants, we're encouraging people to come downtown, and that spillover economic effect will help our retailers and service businesses.
So if we get people downtown, whether it's for yoga, whether it's for a restaurant, side plank again, whether it's for picking up some shoes down the block, we're switching sides. Oh, wait, a little down dog? No, I got to stay in the plank. You can do down dog. You can do down dog. You take what's right for you. Right? So when we bring people down for one event, one reason, people come down and they see what else is there.
Jamie, were you here at last week's Goblin Spectacular?
I was not here, but I saw your video and it was off the hook.
There was at least 1,000 people.
At
I know
least.
multiple businesses, and the
Yes.
town gave away at least 1,000 pieces of candy.
Oh my God, there was so much candy. Every kid in this town got candy. Every kid in this area got candy. Let's do a couple push-ups here. So I need a little fire here, and I need a little motivation. Brian, what's the future look like? What do we have to do to support our towns in the future?
All we have to do is we have to keep being active. We should come to town council on Tuesday and support the parklets.
Yes.
And simply become aware and engaged in these important conversations.
My gosh, I want to take that. I want to say that note there. Get involved in your local public conversations. Listen, put an ear to the ground. Talk to your neighbors. Find out what's going on. Find out what people are doing. Find out how you can help. Everybody's got a voice. People like Brian are representing. They're representing you, me, all of us, so we can all make change happen by participating in the public forum. This is episode 9. We are out One Plank Project. Thank you, Brian Colbert, Mayor of San Anselmo. Peace.
Thank you, Jamie.